You can't trust her without the cone. So I'll just give you all a tiny sneak peek. But I made a dump cake. I know. The groomer would literally not groom her. Wow, this hair is really cute. How many more treats? I don't have any. Very much just drunk person style. Yeah, see, she's got it like together. Look at that eye. Yeah. Oh, these are just as nice for half the price. Oh, that rhymed. Wow, Willie. You are looking real comfy. And so super fluffy. Oh, yes. You just so fluffy. And then we got this girl, who's actually the reason that I'm gonna be vlogging today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I think I'm gonna do just a little kind of like day vlog here in this video because it's a little bit of like a novel day and I'm gonna start working on something pregnancy related. I don't know if this will be considered like a pregnancy vlog or not because it's kind of not super related to that. But first of all, I wanted to shout out this shirt. I think I've shown this shirt previously, but it's from Aerie/American Eagle, and of course I had to get it as soon as I saw it. It's kind of corny, honestly, and I don't know who would be buying this unless you're like a YouTuber and you think it's kind of like funny. I didn't even know they made this. I literally stumbled upon it in the store and I was like, what? So I bought it. But anyway, today that girl Nala with the cone on, as you notice, I put it on Instagram. I don't know, oh no, I did include it in a vlog previously as well, but she, as you can tell, both my cats are like pretty long haired. Not the longest hair you can have, obviously, but they're long haired and she's older. She's much older than Molly. She's like double his age. And her fur, particularly like under her belly and a little bit kind of near her back legs, is so matted, like dreadlock style. Like not that serious, but like it's getting there. And obviously that is kind of inevitable with them. And she's not the best at like letting us brush her. So I think that's also part of it. But we kind of like were thinking about getting her shaved, and then she kind of forced our hand when she literally like yanked, this is why it's kind of like dangerous to let them have really matted fur, because it can just get so tightly wound that it can either fall out and kind of like get caught on stuff, or they can pull it out when they're grooming. And I think that's what she did. I think she was trying to like brush through it or clean through it, and she yanked it out like a huge chunk and took out like a layer of skin with it. So she doesn't have like a wound. I talked about this in another vlog, but it's just as if you like scraped your knee or something, like, you know, if you're a kid and you fall off a bike, just kind of like a little bit of like raw skin. So it's not like a deep hole, and it never bled or anything, but it doesn't look good. And obviously those can get infected because they're just exposed. And she was definitely uncomfortable the day she did it. She was like walking around so weird, and like she wouldn't lay right. And we didn't even realize that it had happened because we didn't see any blood or anything until she was acting so weird, and Ken was like, what's going on with her? So we kind of like felt underneath her and it felt kind of like moist, and then we flipped her over, which she was not having any of, and saw it was really small. It's like maybe the size of a quarter. So we called around to some vets, and they basically just told us to put a little bit of just like regular human Neosporin on it, put a cone on her, because Neosporin can be, I guess if they ingest it, they can have an allergic reaction to it, and obviously we didn't want her to mess with it and for it to get infected, and then that's a whole thing, which we did not want to go down that road. So anyway, we did that. Seemed like it was healing really well. It got like a scab. She wasn't messing with it. So we're like, all right, let's take the cone off her, because it looks like obviously it sucks to have to. She's fine, but obviously no animal wants to have a cone on, even though she's adjusted to it. So we took it off, and then within like, and I told Ken, I was like, I think it's too soon to take it off. I think it's too soon to take it off. And within the same day, like probably, you know, less than 24 hours for sure, she had yanked the like fur that had kind of become matted into the scab and basically like reopened it. And it had been like 4 or 5 days, so there was no Neosporin left on it, so we weren't concerned about her ingesting it. But we're like, clearly this girl's like not gonna leave it alone. We can't trust her without the cone. So we started literally from square one, put the cone back on, put more Neosporin, and we made an appointment to get her shaved, like her entire belly, which we had been planning to get her shaved even before she ripped it out, mind you. And now we're like, okay, we definitely need to just start from scratch. So we actually found a cat groomer. Like, it's not just like a pet groomer, it's not a vet, it's like they only do cats. So we're taking her to a very like specialized place that they're not going to sedate her. I mean, at least as far as I know, like they never mention that. I don't even know if they can, because like I said, it's not a vet, and they didn't mention that. They didn't include that like in the pricing. So she's not gonna be sedated or anything, but she still does have this scab and a little bit of like this wound situation going on. So I called them yesterday to make sure, like, can you still shave her? And then also like in her paws, like between her like fingers and her paws, she just has like really long tufts of hair. So her paws I always joke that it looks like the Grinch. Like she just has these really long like fur parts that just stick out, and it just looks funny. Willie's paws are like perfectly normal shaped and hers are not, so I'm gonna have them just like trim, and that's just totally cosmetic. Like there's no reason for that, but I'm just gonna have them kind of shape her paws, her paw fur up and just like make it more uniform, and then they're gonna shape her. So she's gonna look super funny because she's just gonna have like her neck, her head, her back, and her tail, and I guess her legs. So I think she's gonna look funny. I don't know if she's gonna be like traumatized from this experience. I really don't know what to expect because we've never had to take either of them to the vet. Honestly, like we're like, knock on wood, we're so thankful that they don't have issues. So they don't go in a carrier a lot, and they don't like go and get handled by other people and have like stuff like this done to them. So I'm hoping she handles it okay. We're gonna leave the cone on, and then obviously they can take it off her while they're doing it if they need to. I just don't know how it's gonna go, but it should be quick. It's not even like a drop-off thing. It's like a, you stay there with, like, not with them, but you stay and like wait. So I guess it's a quick thing. I don't know how she's gonna look, and I don't know how she's gonna handle it. It's gonna kind of be funny. But this morning I'm actually gonna go start packing our hospital bags, which I'm definitely doing it a little bit on the early side, like I do everything. I had the nursery done by like 18 weeks and now I'm getting the hospital bags packed because I finally got them in. I already have a haul that's already scheduled to go up, so I'm sure that's probably going up before this video, of the bags I specifically purchased to use for the hospital. I got me and the baby little matching like personalized bags, and I have kind of a bunch of stuff set aside for the hospital bag. So I have my list, I have the bags, I have a lot of stuff ready to go, so I kind of just want to get that started. Obviously, God willing, he is a full-term baby, but you can also never really be sure when they're gonna make their appearance, so I'd definitely rather be obviously safe than sorry and just have everything packed, sitting up there, ready to go. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do a whole video once they're done being packed on what's in them. So I don't think I'm gonna show much in this vlog as I'm packing. I'm gonna go start doing that, and then I'm gonna bring y'all along for this grooming appointment because I really don't know what to expect. And the list I have for the hospital bag is, again, I'm just like too extra for my own good, and I totally recognize this, but it's like this page, and then the back of that page, and another page. I think that's it. Yeah, so it's like 3 pages of stuff, but obviously the pages aren't full. It's like bullet points and stuff, but I have like family stuff, and then me stuff, Ken stuff, baby stuff. It's a very lengthy list. I'm gonna bring this upstairs, get my water. I think we're gonna be up there for a while. So I'll just give you all a tiny sneak peek. This is the little pile of stuff I've just been accumulating on the desk here that's all like hospital bag specific. So like I said, you'll see it all in detail in the video. I have like our birth plan and stuff in this folder, and then kind of everything else has just been accumulating. I've washed everything here aside from these socks basically. So everything's ready to be packed. Okay, we've made like some progress, but also kind of feels like not much at the same time. We're actually just about to head out and take her to her appointment, but I just made some stuffed, you can almost like not tell, they're stuffed mushrooms, but I made them in the air fryer, and I had a couple for lunch, and they came out really, really good. And then last night, I made a reel for this, but I made a dump cake, which I'm like obsessed with dump cakes, and this is a s'mores one. So it has like basically chocolate chip cookie dough at the bottom, and then marshmallows, chocolate chips, and graham crackers, and then like a chocolate muffin mix on top, and it's very addicting. All right, off we go. Does she still have her cone on? Yeah, right? Yeah. I know. It's okay, it's gonna be super fun. No, it's probably not gonna be fun. All right, it's that time, Miss Thang. Are you ready, little girl? Oh. You can literally hear her. Change of plans. The groomer would literally not groom her because she was too, I mean, she's always like, she growls, but just because she has an attitude, she doesn't ever like hurt anybody. She doesn't have front claws. She doesn't bite, but they like wouldn't do it. So she was not like pliable enough. Like she, you know, struggled too much. So I basically drove all the way there, did that for no reason. And now he's basically saying she probably needs to be sedated to be shaven. So we don't have a vet up here because we've never had to bring them to a vet. And so now it sounds like we're gonna have to take her to like a vet to have this done, which not even all vets offer shaving. I don't know, it just seems like it's like dumb expensive. And she's old, so I don't even know if she would like qualify for sedation. So I like literally don't know what to do, because like we kind of like have to get this done, because having all those mats, like all that under there, is just kind of dangerous in the sense that she can continue pulling them out and then continue having these, you know, kind of like wounds, or like these kind of like open sore areas. And then apparently Ken just looked up, if she were to like ingest, you know, when she like rips the skin off, if she were to like accidentally ingest the like chunk of skin, they can't like hairball that up, and then it can get like, I don't know, stuck in their stomach, and then they have to like do surgery to get it out, which obviously I can't even imagine what that would cost. So we have to figure out what we're gonna do. It's actually the same day, just a little bit later. I showered, I got changed and stuff. We actually just got Domino's for dinner. It was so good. I feel like Domino's is kind of, you know, it's obviously super junky, but it's Ken's favorite pizza. So he kind of talked me into some Domino's we had. We always get the pizza with the white sauce. It's like the Parmesan garlic sauce with bacon. And they're, I don't know if it's new. We've never had the cheesy bread. It's like the jalapeno bacon stuffed cheesy bread. I don't know if that's new, but it was very, very, very good. So anyway, I spent some time on the phone with a bunch of different vets today and just kind of got like more information. Some vets just like don't have any availability right now at all. And obviously this is like fairly urgent, because I really want to get this cone off of her, because she needs to be able to clean herself. Like, she is so oily and gross, and she just needs to get this cone off. So we found a place, they sent an estimate, and I kind of have to like talk to them to see if she like needs, like, because there's some vaccinations and stuff on there. I don't know if she needs those or not. So I need to talk to them, but I made an appointment. It's just like a drop-off appointment, so we drop her off at like 7:30 in the morning. They just like let us know when she's done. Wow, this hair is really cute. So they're gonna do a regular appointment. Like I said, I think she needs some updated vaccines. I'm really not sure. And then they're going to knock her out, shave her, trim her toes, all that kind of stuff. It's just what needs to happen. And I think this is gonna help her in the long run, because I think these big like dreadlocks honestly could maybe be causing her discomfort. Ken was doing a little more research, and he saw that like a lot of cats actually kind of they're like in pain from it, because they can get so tight that they're just like uncomfortable. It could go wrong a lot of ways. So I'm just hoping that she's healthy enough. She's old, but I'm hoping she's not too old and she's not like unhealthy to not be able to be anesthetized. I'm wondering if they can even do it without the anesthesia. I kind of doubt it, but I don't know if maybe they have a way of doing it that way, but I kind of don't think so. So I'm gonna chat with the vet again tomorrow, and then we're gonna bring her in basically 36 hours more or less. So I will update you guys when that time comes, because it's gonna be interesting. We also just got, like, I don't know why Home Chef always sends all my stuff in 2 boxes. Like, you only got 3 meals and then a bunch of add-ons, but for some reason they still sent everything in 2 separate boxes, which seems just kind of inefficient to me. Maybe it's for like, you know, keeping everything cool. Like, maybe it has to be separated a certain way, but it seems extra. As for the hospital bag packing, it's literally like the only thing I've done all day besides try to deal with the cat situation. I pulled apart, oh hello, that's stuck. I pulled out a ton of stuff that needed to be washed to pack in the hospital bag. I'd obviously rather wash it before I pack it. So this is like the boppy, like the breastfeeding boppy cover. I also have the lounger. We're gonna be bringing our own pillows and our own, well, you have to bring your own pillowcases, like different colors other than white, so it doesn't get mixed up. So I washed the pillowcases we're gonna wanna bring, and like just some of the PJs, the robe, some things like that. So I did like an entire load of laundry. I just did a ton of laundry last night. And then I just did this entire load. I also washed like a few more little baby onesies that I wanna bring, some gloves. So I'm gonna get this all out and get this folded. Can we just talk about how cute this little onesie is? It's like a little fleece Halloween onesie. Since we're gonna have a little Halloween baby, he'll probably, I mean, his due date is about almost exactly a week before Halloween. So I thought this would be the perfect thing. I'm gonna bring this to the hospital. I kind of overpacked for him for sure, but this is too cute. Okay, so I haven't filmed the clip for this vlog in a day or two, but Nala is still here in her cone. We want to try to avoid anesthetizing her if we can, and you know, they want to do that too. So they gave us what they call a feline comfort kit, and I just went and picked it up this afternoon. And basically it's just these little capsules that are like sedatives. So it's not obviously super intense, but kind of. But it's kind of cute. They give you like this whole little kit in a little baggie with the capsules. This is like the pheromone. We have it in a spray version, but this is like a wipe you can wipe in their carrier before you bring them in. And then a little baggie of catnip and a little baggie of treats. which I thought this is like such a cute little kit that they give you. They said you can do it a couple ways. You can break it up into their food, but she said it tastes really bad, so a lot of cats like won't eat their food once they realize it's in there. You can obviously just kind of force feed it to them. You can wrap it up in like some cheese or, you know, something like that and have them kind of trick them into eating it. So we're gonna just try just giving it to her because I don't know if she'll take it any other way. She's also starting to just get really oily and kind of just smell, not like bad, but just like a cat. So I think I'm gonna just get this wet and kind of give her a little, like, not like a sponge bath, but just like wipe her down a little. We have to drop her off at the vet at between 7:30 and 8 in the morning. So like extremely early. We have to bring her. So we have to give her one of these right now. And then we have to wake up at like 5:45 to give her another one at 6 a.m. because it has to be 2 to 3 hours before the appointment. So technically between 5 and 6, she needs another one. So we're gonna do this. The vet said they're just gonna act kind of like drunk, more or less. So so that was actually super easy. Ken just like put it in her mouth and then held her mouth shut for a second and she swallowed it. And then we gave her a bunch of these treats afterwards, and that was pretty easy, huh? You didn't even realize we just tricked you. Oh, no, I don't have any more treats. I don't have any more treats. I don't have any. I just want to pet you. Is it? Now she's gonna be so greedy. Oh, there's no more. So we'll see how she starts acting. I don't know how long it takes to set in or anything, but you about to get a little loopy, huh, Nago? Not you. It's about to go down, y'all. It is the next morning. It's so early. It's like 7 a.m. Ken woke up at like, we had an alarm set for like 5:45-ish, around that time, so we could give her the medicine by 6, but then Ken just kind of naturally woke up. I don't know what my hair situation is. It's too early for this. Ken woke up just like on his own. I'll kick it back to you, Sanky. Ken woke up on his own around like 5, I think it was like 5:20, something like that. So he woke me up and he was like, just turn off your alarm, I'm just gonna give it to her now. Which is fine because it had to be between 5 and 6. So it could have been any time in that window. He of course anticipated us going back to sleep, which didn't happen, which I knew. He's over there yawning right now. I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to fall back asleep because our alarm goes off like an hour later. So it's like, getting another hour like to actually fall asleep, and then I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. So I knew I wouldn't fall back asleep, plus the baby was moving like crazy. So we just hung out in bed. We went and got her and I didn't get any footage of her this morning because my camera was down here, but she at first like wasn't like really, she was like alert, like she's making eye contact and everything, but she walked really slowly, and then kind of like when she went to go out the door, she kind of like leaned into the door frame, like very much just drunk person style. She seems fine, like she's with it, but she's just like not very steady on her feet. So I think it's gonna, like, I think this is gonna work. I mean, I don't want to jump the gun, but like Ken carried her and she's being just very easygoing, like she's not growling, she's being very flexible. So I think this might actually work, and then we don't have to anesthetize her, which would be amazing. And I don't know if she's gonna get like more like sedated with this second dose we gave her this morning, or if it's just like the other one's gonna wear off kind of as soon as this one kicks in. But I want to get some footage of her on the camera because it's pretty funny. Willie is also so funny. He can like tell something weird's going on because he was just like sitting on the stairs staring. What's going on with Nalago? She's being weird, right? He's like, can I get some of that stuff?
Oh, there she is. Speed demon.
Wow, Nago. Oh. She's kind of wobbly.
Super wobbly.
She's just swaying all over. Where are you going? Nago, how are you feeling? You feeling kind of oh, there was a little that was a little stumble. You feeling kind of out of it, Nago? That's all right. Alright, she's like half sitting, half standing. Okay. Yeah, see, she's got it like together, just not all the way. All right, Nago, we got to get you in the carrier. It's time to go. Oh my gosh, look at her trying to lay down. It's taking like all the effort she has to figure out how to lay down. Wow, good girl. Hey, little girl. Are you ready to go? Usually she's like making those, I don't even know if I vlogged when she was making those noises last time. I think y'all saw that. She usually makes these weird noises in the car, but maybe she's too out of it to even care. She's sitting so strange. She's like sitting, but look at how her legs are like all splayed out. She's like, first she had her like head kind of smushed up at the top, now she's looking at the sides. Oh my god. Look at that eye. Woohoo, Nago. She didn't make a peep the entire ride. Are you sedated sufficiently, lady? Yeah, they're gonna be so good to you here. You should be excited. It's gonna be great. I got the goods. You painted?
Yeah.
Really?
Done.
Wow. I realized I didn't show our actual food. We had that black and white cookie. We shared that, which was so good. And I can only fit like half of my bagel, but this is a like cheddar and bacon bagel. So there's like, actually, you can probably even see on the bottom, there's like cheese like baked onto it with bacon. So good. And then chive cream cheese. So good, but I got so full after just half of it and half of the cookie. And then Ken got a bacon, egg, and cheese with mayo on an everything bagel, which he pretty much always gets. So I'm actually, am I zoomed in here? What the heck? I'm actually gonna run to Marshall's, which I haven't been to Marshall's in like months, which is unusual for me. So I wanna hit it up. I really don't have anything in like super particular that I need other than I need to find like sweatpants for the hospital / postpartum. Like none of my PJ pants, none of my sweatpants. I have a single pair of maternity sweatpants from Old Navy. They're actually a size small, but they're huge on me. But they're like a flesh tone color. It was like the only color they had in my size and they were on a good sale, so I got them. But they're like nude. So they're not gonna be ideal obviously for the hospital or really like anytime like postpartum much, because I know you're kind of gross and bloody around that time, so I don't want to like completely ruin them. So I want to hopefully find like just like some black, dark gray, like pretty big sweatpants. I know obviously Marshall's probably won't have anything maternity, which is fine, but I just need something in a pretty big size, like just one pair, maybe two, just something I can bring to the hospital and I can wear postpartum just to be comfy, because nothing I have fits right now. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to find, but you know how Marshall's is. Marshall's will tell me what I need. So I will maybe let y'all know when I get back how that goes. I don't think I'm gonna bring my camera because honestly I can't really fit in my purse. All right, we got the little girl back. I didn't even bring my camera like I said because I didn't think she was gonna be done, but they said she was scheduled to be shaved at 11 and I picked her up at like 10. She's stumbling all over the place. How are you doing? I don't know if y'all can kind of, yeah. You can see between her back legs. She has like no fur back there. Pretty much her whole belly is shaved, but she looks pretty normal otherwise. She's walking so funny. She'll just be walking and then like kind of like not fall sideways, but lose her balance a little bit. Did you feel her up and make sure you don't feel anymore?
I didn't feel any mess.
So I think they just take basically between like from the front leg to the back leg and then basically up to her little booty hole. How do you feel, Nago? You are finally home? And we took the cone off, which they said we could leave it on, but we checked the scab and the scab looks okay. So I think we're gonna give her a chance to not have the cone. And then if she starts messing with it though, we'll have to pay attention, honey, and put it back on because she's walking. And then look, she kind of drifts sideways and then, yeah. Oh, are you okay? Or did you do that on purpose?
I think she had a...
Are you okay?
She had the idea
that she wanted to lay down and then it didn't really go smoothly.
She wasn't sure how to execute. Oh no, girl. Oh, jeez.
How to be you right now, huh, Nago? Sankey, leave her alone for a little bit. She's just trying to get acclimated. He's like, I kind of want a haircut. It looks nice. They didn't say they had to give her any more, so.
Yeah, I doubt
even
it.
her face looks so funny. What a good girl. Not to like give you an up close butt shot, but you can see right there how the hair is all super
That's where it
short.
was so bad before.
Yeah.
It was literally so matted. It was just these giant
It's
knots.
okay, my little girl. We won't bring you back there for a long time. And look at her paws. They're all normal looking. Nago, your paws have never looked better than this in your entire life. Probably. Look at it. And they did, they gave her a trim. A medical pedicure, as they call it. Did you like your pedicure? It's very luxurious. Oh, okay.
Oh, you can
good
buy
girl.
it at sale.
Look, now we can kind of see her belly. Oh, that belly. There's no fur on that belly. You won't have to clean it for a long time.
She's got a twitchy.
Yeah. Everything probably, like all this stimulation, maybe it feels kind of weird on her. You don't know if you want to get up or lay down.
I think you need to just chill out.
Do you want to eat something? Oh, her eye does not look good. Nago, you have so much cleaning to catch up on. Are you sure you don't want to start right away?
He wants to just leave her in the laundry room. where she has water and she cannot, because you'll just hear her.
Well, we could
boom,
just
boom, 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 down the stairs.
we could just feed her lunch and then let her chill in there by her. Do you see how awkward? Look how funny she's standing. Her legs are like all sideways and crooked. I have to go over all the notes and stuff with Ken, but the one thing the doctor said when she called me, I was still at the store, she called me and she said she is the perfect like weight and size. She's like, it's extremely rare. I almost never see an animal, or maybe just a cat, that's like the perfect healthy weight. She's like, oh man, there she
Just lay down now.
She tries to lay down and she's like, she can't figure out like which leg to put down first and how to do it. But yeah, the doctor's just like, I never see, or I hardly, very rarely see animals that are like the perfect size. Not overweight, not underweight. I was like, because I do that on purpose. I've calculated out their calories based on their size and I feed them what is good for maintenance of their size. So that's kind of good news. She said you had a good figure now, girl. Oh.
Cleaning.
Back to cleaning. Oh my gosh. Look at that position. You are very, very pliable, Naga. Oh my gosh, look at all the fur missing. Now y'all can kind of see. Yeah, but
don't damage yourself.
I know. If she does that to the scab, that's gonna be a problem. So I think we just need to keep an eye on her. But do y'all see? Her skin is just kind of pink and brown, and even like on her leg right there, there's basically no fur. Look at this position. Oh, girl. What the heck kind of position is this? All right, I just gave Ken a quick haircut, but I figured I'd show y'all my little Marshalls haul really quick and then give you a little update on the girl. So I just grabbed a couple rolls of birthday wrapping paper. Literally the only wrapping paper I have is Christmas. I mean, I have like 20 rolls of Christmas wrapping paper, but I have none that are good for just like birthdays or like random occasions. I mean, I guess these are not random occasions. These are both birthday, but I figured it would just be good to have a couple birthday ones in my collection. And then of course y'all already know I had to re-up on some more pumpkin. I need to have that like at all times throughout the fall and winter. So I got a pumpkin cheesecake and I got a pumpkin pecan waffle. I also just like randomly saw this. It looks like it had some decent reviews online and it was only like $4.50, but online, like on Amazon, it was like $18 or something ridiculous. So I don't know what the normal price is. Probably somewhere in between, but the grout in our shower definitely stains so easily. So I'm gonna use this on that. I've used a ton of different products. I'm always trying to find what's gonna work best. So I'm gonna try that. I guess the only problem is if this is really good and it's like if I can't find it at Marshall's again, I certainly won't pay like $18 for it on Amazon. If this works, I don't know, I might be in a pickle. That's kind of the thing about Marshall's, right? If you find something there and you really like it, you can like never find it anywhere else ever again. I got this for little man, which obviously he's not gonna need this for a long time, but I thought these were really cool. They're like easy flow lip activated cups. So as you can tell, they're just little cups, but they have like a little silicone stopper in them. That's what it looks like. It acts like a regular cup, but it just like only opens when you're sipping it and then it seals right up after each sip, I guess. I don't know, they look really cool. They like feel really nice, and I checked on Target and these are like $16 for 2 on Target. So it was literally half the price at Marshall's. So I figured I'll grab those, save them for when he's drinking out of cups. And then I also grabbed these because I have been trying to get these from Marshall's forever, and I saw them once, didn't get them, and then I went back for them and they weren't there anymore and I was so bummed. But these are just kind of like those milestone marker cards, but they're just little like wooden basically. And I got a set like this. If y'all would have seen, I showed that in some haul at some point. I got a set from Target, but they were like I think $13 or $14, and they look exactly like this, but these are only $6. So I think I'm just gonna return the ones to Target and use these because these are just as nice for half the price. Oh, that rhymed. And then I got Ken just a couple pairs, or like a couple containers, boxes, pouches, whatever you want to call it, of some new boxers. So that's the little Marshalls haul. Willie is like so confused about like what the cat situation is right now, because he's like, she was gone all morning and she came back and now she smells weird and she doesn't have the cone on anymore, and I feel like he got kind of used to her having the cone on and she's obviously acting a little weird, and I feel like he's just confused. But as y'all saw, she looks basically the same. I kind of was like not worried, but almost expecting to pick her up and her just have like no fur left at all. They were just gonna have to shave her whole body, which I'm glad they didn't have to do that. Not that that would have really mattered. Oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy from waking up at like 5 in the morning. It's only not even 1 o'clock yet. It's like 12:40, and I feel like I've had a whole entire day happened just in this first half of the day today, between like waking up, giving her that medication. I dropped her off by myself, went and got breakfast, came back, went to Marshall's, went and picked her up, came back, made lunch, gave him a haircut. Like I feel like I've been going non-stop all morning, but she's doing good. She's really acting like completely fine, and like she's very alert, she's very with it. She's really just stumbling around. It's almost like more of a physical thing than like a mental thing. I feel like she's responding, and she ate and all that kind of stuff. So I really feel like she's doing well. They did, oh, the baby is like going so ham. He's like right in my ribs, I swear. It's it's cute, but it's fun, but it gets uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. So Ken, we keep them in the laundry room like overnight. That's kind of like their bedroom. That's where their litter box, their water, their food, their beds, like that's kind of their room. Basically it's big, so don't worry, it's a big laundry room. But we put her up there only because we're a little bit nervous about her walking up and down the stairs like unsupervised, because she's just so unstable. She's like kind of, you guys saw, she's kind of like leaning and wobbling, and I'm just afraid, especially because they're like, you know, hardwood, they're not carpet, they don't have traction. We're just both a little bit afraid she would like go up or down or try to like run or do something that like she can't do right now, and then just like completely wipe out and hurt herself, or I don't know. So we have her up there, we gave her lunch, gave her water and everything, and she ate. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't stop yawning all of a sudden. We're just gonna leave her up there for a little bit longer, just to kind of like let some of that work out of her system, let her like kind of reacclimate herself and chill out, and then let her out, and we'll kind of like monitor her. I ordered her some arthritis supplements. The doctor, she gave her a really good review of health. Honestly, I was kind of surprised. All of the boxes show like she checked as normal, which includes literally like everything from like physical to like her mouth, her abdomen, her everything gastrointestinal. Like she got a clear bill of health except for her fur, which obviously was why we were there in the first place. So we expected that. But she did, I mean, she's like 12 years old. She's older. So she recommended some like joint health arthritis kind of supplement, which I guess most cats like should be taking anyway. She said like cats over the age of 5 should be taking it, which honestly like that would include Willie as well, but I don't think he has arthritis. He's like extremely spry. She's not so much for obvious reasons. So she said, I think specifically in the back legs, she seems a little more arthritic. I ordered the brand that she put on the sheet. She put like 2 different options. So I ordered one off Amazon. So you just sprinkle that in their food every day, 1 capsule every day for like the first 4 to 6 weeks, and then every other day for ever after that, I guess. So we're gonna do that, and hopefully that will just help her be more comfortable. Maybe she'll be like a little bit more agile after that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. The doctor did say we could do like a full like blood work panel if we wanted to check her thyroid and all of that kind of stuff, which I don't think we're gonna do just because it kind of seems a little bit unnecessary. What they did do other than shave her, which I didn't mention, is they did give her an injectable antibiotic, which they could have either done the injectable or we could have done like an oral twice a day. But I mean, the injectable was a little more expensive, but I was like, I don't really think either of us want to be giving her oral medication, like having to force feed her this medication on a daily basis twice a day. I think it was maybe for a week. That just I feel like paying the extra money to like for the convenience of not having to do that was so worth it. That's pretty much all they did. They did the shave, they gave her a medical pedicure, which is literally just trimming her back paws. They trimmed up like the fur on her paws like I showed y'all, which really needed to be done. It just like her fur on her feet looked so wonky, like it was just weird looking. So they trimmed that up and then gave her the antibiotic. They gave her 2 different vaccines that she needed to have updated. I'm feeling good about it because she's acting really like normal for the most part, and it just feels good, especially because she's older and we haven't taken her to the vet in a long time because she just like hasn't needed to go. I feel really good knowing that she got like a full like health exam, so we know that she's in good condition. They did make note of her teeth because I think I've mentioned she has like not very many upper teeth. She has less than I thought though. They put like she has almost no upper teeth, which she does have some, but she doesn't have many upper teeth left, which we knew that. But she said the teeth that are there are in good shape. There's a little bit of inflamed gums, which I feel like is also normal, and she didn't even mention that. She didn't say she needed anything for that. I don't know if maybe the antibiotic like shot will maybe help with if there is any inflammation in her gums. I don't know if the
antibiotic would help with that. She does still have that little scar or like scab on her belly from the whole reason we brought her in the first place. That scab is still there, which is why they gave her the antibiotics, just so that like that sore will continue to heal, the scab will continue to heal, and it won't get infected down the line. That's also why we felt comfortable taking the cone off her. They said we could take it off whenever we wanted, because I don't think, like, there's no fur in the sore anymore, so I don't think that she's gonna be able to yank the scab out, and she has the antibiotics, so, you know, at least if anything were to happen to it, she's kind of protected. We're feeling good. I'm happy to know she's healthy. Both of us were a little worried they would come back and be like, oh, because especially with dental stuff, you know, for humans and pets, if they're missing teeth or, you know, their gums or this or that, it can lead to a lot of, you know, heart health and a ton of stuff like that. So and I was just worried they were gonna find other issues. Like when you get your car taken for like an oil change, you go in there for an oil change, then all of a sudden like your radiator is broken or something. I don't even know if that's a thing in a car. Thankfully she came out with a clean bill of health. So it just feels really good knowing that we took care of all the matted fur, and it should grow back. You know, obviously it'll grow back slowly, but hopefully it'll grow back healthily. Hopefully it'll take, if it does ever get matted up again, hopefully that's something that like takes a while or doesn't happen at all, and this is a non-issue, and it just feels good knowing that she's like considered a healthy cat. Overall, kind of a whirlwind, because this all started like almost 2 weeks ago. I think tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago that this all started happening. So it's kind of been a long couple weeks just worrying about her and having to deal with the cone on her. Trying to figure out how to solve this problem and all of that. So I know I've been documenting this in other vlogs, so I just edited a vlog when like this all started happening. So this issue is spanning multiple vlogs at this point because it's just so crazy. So at least it's all kind of mostly concluded, other than the fact that she's still drunk on those sedatives, which we do have a couple more of those pills left. So I mean, that's kind of good to know. If we do ever need to take her to like a different groomer, like just to get groomed, not to go to the vet, we could give her one of those and it would chill her out enough for them to be able to groom her. And then I'm glad knowing that that's a thing, those capsules, because if we ever need to go on a long trip or like anything where it just feels like she should be maybe like kind of chilled out a little bit, I'm glad to know that those exist and I can go to the vet and either, you know, get a prescription or whatever I need to do. I'm just happy to know that those are a thing and that we have a couple extra. And then we have some extra catnip, which I left in the bag and I put it on the stairs so I could bring it upstairs. And then Willie found the plastic bag and was like trying to chew through the bag, like rubbing his face all in the bag, and the catnip is in a bag, and he was going so ham, so I had to obviously go get that and hide that from him. So it's been a long couple of weeks. I'm so glad that we finally got it all figured out and resolved. Ken's so funny because I mention this all the time. Ken like acts like he doesn't like the cats. He's like one of those people that's like, I don't like cats, the cats are the worst, we need to bring them back. Like he's always like giving me crap about having cats, but then even today he's like, I'm just worried about the Nile girl, I feel bad for her, I love her. And he started getting like, not emotional, he wasn't gonna cry or anything, but he was like getting in his feels. And so I'm like, see, you act all like tough around them and like you don't care about them, but secretly, not even secretly, I know it, but he doesn't like to show how much he really like cares about them and how much they mean to them. That was really cute to see that he was like really worried about her. He was being such a little good cat dad. He's gonna be real good human dad as well. So anyway, I guess I'll stop rambling about that because everything is pretty much resolved and this should hopefully not be an issue we have to deal with, hopefully ever again.
Great pass. I'll pass it right back. No, but that's weird. You're lazy. Okay, donut done.
She's gonna lay.
Like, I got the arthritis.
She's gonna lay and put her face in it though. I hope y'all enjoyed this like cat pet vlog, pregnancy vlog, Marshall's haul vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.